DCLI is a provider of chassis that helps with goods moving across the country.
When you take a container off a ship or a rail car, you put it on a set of wheels. That's called a chassis. DCLI, with Apollo's help, has built the largest chassis company in the world, 280,000 chassis operating in the marine and the domestic space in the United States.
DCLI's chassis are a critical component of moving those goods from point A to point B and making sure they end up at consumers' homes. In April 2019, Hybrid Value made the investment in Direct Chassis Link, or DCLI.
We really saw that there was a shift to intermodal over time, and we wanted to take advantage of that shift through an investment into DCLI, which in our opinion was the best placed company in the sector to do that with.
Another opportunity that we saw was in Blume, which is a supply chain software company. We really saw it as a hidden gem whose potential just needed to be unlocked. Blume was never, however, going to thrive as a small division inside of DCLI.
We thought that this business should be separated, and we needed to free it and provide it its own independent CEO, its own board of directors, its own office to go out and grow and really go and win customer contracts as an independent startup company.
And this really gave Blume room to spread its wings as a standalone and digitally native supply chain software company.
It enabled Blume to grow rapidly.
One of the things that I'm most proud of is that both DCLI and Blume helped keep supply chains functioning during the COVID pandemic.
Think about a company that is effectively levered to the global supply chain, and COVID hits and the world shut down.
What I think ultimately helped us is that we never lost conviction and backing management's growth objectives. And it's really as a result of that DCLI was able to post record revenue and record EBITDA.
We helped the company acquire 30,000 chassis for growth. We signed exclusive contracts with a bunch of big box retailers, and we helped extend and negotiate a bunch of key contracts.
We greenlit over $850 million of investments into new equipment and improved equipment.
DCLI's partnership with Apollo allowed us to grow the company, allowed us to create a strong capital structure for future growth.
Blume pursued and grew its technology platform, ultimately hired over 500 employees globally to pursue that growth, and really became a one-of-a-kind platform in the supply chain visibility space.
Apollo's role was really to serve on the board and challenge the management team to bring an entrepreneurial spirit and also an analytical approach to our investment decisions.
By doing all of that, the company was positioned for a really strong outcome at exit by having proven its critical component of the infrastructure in global supply chain in the US, and also proving out a growth story that new investors could get behind.
DCLI's partnership with Apollo positioned us for long-term growth.